What's going on? What's going on, huh? Long time no see, huh? Dude, I was up late last night in the mines, in the lab, trying to game plan strats for Bellic for the Wiz run. And there's some interesting shit being cooked up. I'll say that. Although, I don't know. That fight's so hard. There's a lot of luck involved no matter how you slice it, but it'll be interesting. Pirate101, yeah. Yeah. Pirate101 today. Gonna be cool ranching about, frolicking, all that. Gonna be a good old time, but I gotta log in first. That's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Because I have not done that yet, even though it's very quick, because Pirate101 loads hella quick. Especially compared to Wiz, where it's like... takes a fat minute. At least comparatively. Hey Max, finally got time to catch a stream. Awesome. Good to see you back in here, Lord Chennai. Yeah, I'm a bit off schedule. I'm usually a Tuesday, Thursday bear, but today... Friday's just what worked. What's going on, SRM? What's going on? What's going on, world? So first off, I guess I should explain the title. That the Pirate101 streams are changing. And they are, because I think I'm ditching the Nuzlocke format. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've just been having too much fun with the game and I don't want it to end. This run on this character has been too much fun, and I've found myself playing pretty consistently off stream. Just like doing random side quests in Skull Island or wherever the fuck, just because I'm having a good time. So I want to beat the game. I want to just keep playing it. Just because I'm having fun. I just want to use Pirate as an outlet to just have fun playing a game. And to be honest, I don't think people were really watching for the Pirate101 gimmick anyway. With Wiz, it's a bit different. But with this game, with no, like, edited actual, like, videos and content about it. So I really don't... I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. That being said... if that ruins the fun for you in any way, it's fine. That's fine. I don't want to waste your time. Especially with live stream, I'm very conscious of live streams. Often, you know, unedited format often can be seen as kind of a waste of time for a viewer standpoint. So if you just don't want to see it, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. But that's just how this run's going to be. Obviously, the Wiz run will still be permadeath because that's like what I'm doing. Holy shit, that's loud. Is that too loud on stream? Let me check. Yeah, it's a bit low. Let's turn that. Let's, Actually, better yet, I'm going to keep this volume up. I'm going to change my game volume. But yeah, this is general stick of things. The good news, though, is that that means I'll probably be streaming way more Pirate. So there's that. And then from there, I do plan on making some Pirate content. I don't want to promise anything. But once I actually beat the game, I might go back and do make some videos on it. But that's the gist. That's the gist. Let me actually make a pinned comment so people don't come in and ask about it. Although I don't think many people would. Because it's not like my Pirate streams are particularly popular. There's kind of a guilty pleasure stream that I do for my own enjoyment. Make sure this is muted. That's the idea. Let me type it up real quick. You might hear some keyboard type. That's, you know, it's not bad. My Blue Yeti's right there. What happened? I'll tell you what's happening. In this comment. You can also go back to the beginning of the stream and check it out. But I'm putting a pinned comment up here. But yeah, basically I'm just not Nuzlocking it anymore. I'm just playing it just to play it because it's fun and I enjoy it. Other than that, there's nothing else that's changed. It's just I'm not playing with the Nuzlocke stuff because I don't really care about turning this run to. It's your first time. It is. It is. It is. Maybe I'll Nuzlocke it. Maybe I'll actually try like a for real nut. Hold on, this might be too loud. No, it's not. It's actually too quiet.
We need to find Captain Blood's lair to get the piece of the map. Tonka the Bison can help us.
Some evil duck kidnapped Tonka and almost killed the Free Ranger.
Should have been done the second time. Hold on, let me switch my little thingy here. My hair's messed up today, so you're gonna have to forgive me for that. But where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. But yeah, I probably should have just done a vanilla playthrough to begin with. But that being said, now that I am doing a vanilla playthrough, let's maybe not get too meta here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you see it now. You should see it now, regardless. Do you see now? Do you see now? SRM, be honest. Do you see it now? I'm not going to get upset if you don't. I mean, I'll get a little upset. Do you see Pirate101 on the screen right now? Awesome, okay. That being said, we can ditch the meta a little bit. And get Nanu back up here. You see it? Awesome, awesome. Okay. We can give him rough. What's cracking? Today? I hope I said that right. I might not have. Let's get a little off meta. Let's get a little off the meta, because why not? Nanu is back.
At your command.
And he's the first mate. Because I'm a freak. Nanu should be a forever companion. Yeah, he's gonna be in that first mate slot until he's, like, unusable. Until he's unusably bad. So I don't know how long it'll be. Because Pirate101 companion balancing, I'm gonna turn the game volume up a bit. The Pirate101 companion balancing isn't particularly consistent, and there's some characters that are way better than others. But I'm gonna try playing pretty off meta and just see what happens. Hi, Maxtifer. How's it going? I just know my full name. Could you imagine? Shout out to somebody named Maxiver. Privateer has over 100 companions. How many do I have? Not that many. First time I'm seeing him. Now, Nanu was the OG before Ratbeard. He was my legendary water mole companion in the early stages. And he had jokes. He was really funny. So basically, just a funny guy. A funny relic of the past. He's also the only unit that died in the Nuzlocke. He died in Monkista. So now we get to see him back in Unearthed. Over 100 is just an absurd amount. Like, why do you need that much? I think my Buccaneer, who is partway through Mushu, has like 20 companions. So the difference is stark. Went and got a lot of them. But yeah, I've been missing out on a few from side quests. I don't know what side quests I gotta do, but I haven't done them yet. Maybe I'll do them off stream or something. Actually, what epics does Nanu have? I have no idea. What abilities do you got, pal? He has Cheap Shot, Blade Storm. He's just worse he is just objectively worse than Ratbeard. Because Ratbeard is just one big walking nuclear warhead. And Nanu is not. But you know what? He'll figure it out. If there's one thing I know about Nanu, he'll find a way. Because he always does. And the best of times, the worst of times, except for that one time where he did die in Monkista. But other than that time, he's always found a way. I mean, only 3? Some of these cool rand ship quests, I know this is kind of beating a dead horse from a Pirate101 fanbase standpoint, but some of these ship quests in this world are brutal. The Pirate101 come out when Wiz came out. It came out a good few years after. I don't know if it was 2012 or 2013. But I don't 100% know the date. But I do know, for real, that game came out quite a few years later than Wiz. Nanu is a small landmine. Ratbeard is a SAR bomb. Yeah, he's a Ratbeard. He gets it done. Sometimes too much. We're giving Nanu a chance to shine around here. Because goddamn does he need it. I didn't mean to board that guy. I really didn't. It would have been so much clearer to just kill him. But whatever. You know what? Nanu gets a chance to flex his mayoral muscles. They said that in Animal Crossing New Leaf. And I've played that game so many times, so I remember. But it gives him a chance to sort of refresh himself. Not like go to the bathroom, but, you know, remember how things work. Because he hasn't played in a long time. He hasn't been fielded in ages. Oh, that's such a good fucking bomb. Now we gotta see how much punishment he can actually tank comparatively to Ratbeard. Because Ratbeard is my current frontline man. Or like rat thing. And I'm hoping Nanu can at least passably reprise that role. Or replace that role. My bad. I'm hoping he can fill that job fine. I might also switch out some of the other more meta guys. Emmett is staying because he's got a really funny hat, and we have to all appreciate that. But Bonnie Ann could go, despite how good she is, and be like more of a, if there's a really tough fight, I run you, but otherwise we just have fun around here. We clown around in here. God, Overwatch spam is gross. It's so gross. This guy just dies from Ghost, and then we just kind of slam everyone on that guy. And it's a Mega Ghost. Who wasted a Mega Ghost on this guy? God, that hit does not play. Neither does Nanu Nanu, though. That's a water mole that don't play. Not even a little bit. I wish he played just to give that Bison a chance. Nautical level 19 is, I think I'm a bit over leveled, which is a good thing. But I've just been spamming, for all my companion quests, I've been spamming the get ship XP button. And that has helped out so much. So much. I didn't mean to board this guy again, but whatever, we're boarding him again. The water mole crit music, I did not pay attention to it, but I'll have to, next time he crits, and he will, I'll have to give him more attention. What's better, Wizard 101 or Pirate 101? I haven't beaten Pirate 101 yet, but I think from a pure gameplay standpoint, like in terms of the loop that is the gameplay, I think Pirate 101 plays better. Move Emmett up over here. Funny move over there. Nanu Nanu gets a step in, brother. But I think Wiz has more stuff and a more active player base, and that does kind of matter if you want an MMO. Like, Pirate 101, I don't really look at as an MMO as much, because most of the time you're going to be playing it alone, and you don't need to group a lot. Maybe later in the game that changes, but from what I played, you don't have to. Actually, no, I know it changes a bit later. So, it's interesting. They're very different games. They're very different. They're both turn-based. It's about where the similarities begin and end. And they take place in the same setting. Actually, we can just both hit that guy. No use in slowing the guys back there. I do love Emmett Slow. Emmett Slow is a great ability. What I took. I feel like Pyro would be mad popular if they updated it, to be honest. I agree with that. For the most part, I agree with that. I think it would take a little bit of time. But I think there is a good chunk of people as well that are just waiting for a big update to jump right back on. But at this point, it's been a bad minute since the last update, so... I think it'll take a little bit more time to sort of bang the rust off of the player base, if that makes sense. Technically, there was an update trailer released a week ago. Yeah, they're releasing, I don't think it's a full... They're releasing, like, a quest line after the main quest, so it, like, continues it. Which is a good thing. I'm optimistic about the future of this game. I'm actually very optimistic. I think in like 2 or 3 years from now, it'll be... And that is, I recognize it's a long time. Maybe a year and a half, 2 years. I think it'll be in a much better spot than it is at this moment. At least from what I've seen of it. Okay, I was wondering why I only needed to defeat 3 ships. It's because I need to defeat 5 more somewhere else. It's great. It's wonderful. Pirate 101 is easier to pick up and learn than Wiz. I don't know if I agree or disagree with that. I get where you're coming from, though. Because I don't think it's a... I think Wiz is a naturally easier gameplay loop to, like, understand, because there's a lot less variables. But I think the cheats are annoying, and they don't tell you when things cheat, and you're going to die to those things if you don't look them up. If you're a new player, you won't know to look them up. Fuck this, I'm putting a hat on. This hair is too much. Actually, I don't know what one is. We're just gonna have to live with it. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I just went, never mind. It's fine. But to go back to that last point, the Pirate 101 Wizard 101 difficulty comparison. This is my thinking expression. I see where we're coming from. And I actually think I agree with you the more I think about it. But I think it's more so a symptom of Pirate101 being a better game. Because I think Pirate101 is more like, I don't want to say more difficult, but I think it's more consistently challenging. Whereas Wiz, there's like bursts of boss fights that are difficult. And that are like sort of roadblocks. And it's more so because of cheats than anything else. Whereas Pirate doesn't really need like a system like that to be challenging in a lot of cases. Although I guess it's like the map designs can be considered cheats in some aspects. Kind of like how some Fire Emblem maps have really weird and difficult objectives. I see it sort of like that. But that's also just because the gameplay lends itself better to being played. It lends itself better to being played. So I guess that's my opinion on that. I'm just glad they're at least showing some interest in working on Pirate again. I very much am as well. I'm excited. I guess excited is the wrong word. I'm optimistic for the future of the game. Much more than I was like 6 months to a year ago. And I'm sure y'all heard, if any of y'all were at some of the previous Pirate streams, I was dogging the game in terms of its updates and the like. Not necessarily the developers, because there's like from what I know, very, very few consistent developers that are working on it. It's more so the company's fault for putting on life support for so many years. And that is where I sort of direct my distaste at. Not necessarily anger, but distaste. Here's still haven't made to El Dorado SMH. Listen, I haven't played that much Pirate. I got into a big Pirate phase last year. And I sold up to Mushu, and then I was like, I can't pay all these memberships, and then I stopped. But the good news is we're so back. And I don't know how frequently I'm going to stream. I plan on streaming more Pirate than I did over the last few months, because I've usually been streaming it like once a month, which is not a lot. So I plan on streaming it a bit more than once a month. Maybe like around, I don't know. I'll shoot for 2 times a month, we'll see. Because I have a lot of projects that I want to work on coming up. But if the Wiz run, the Wiz Burn Death run ends, which it likely will, within the next couple of streams, I don't want to say that it guaranteed will. There's a good chance that it does. If the Wiz run ends, like I have a feeling it may, against Twin Peaks Bellic, then I'll have more time to stream other shit. So we'll see. That being said, I've been labbing the fuck out of my strap for the Twin Peaks Bellic fight, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited to try it. I'm like really excited to try it. I have to make it to it first. There's a few cheating bosses ahead of that, but beside the point. I was up late last night labbing it out with my friend Steve. It's just fun because there hasn't been a serious boss fight like that in the Wiz run yet, where I'm like, I really need to figure something out, or I'm fucked. And even if I do figure out a strat, it could still fail and I'm fucked. I've ran like small strats, like running set gear in Mirror Lake and shit like that, but nothing that actually takes a lot of critical thinking. So I'm excited. I like puzzle solving. Although I don't like puzzles. Like jigsaw puzzles, not a fan. I think I don't think your Wiz run is going to beat Azteca. I think it's actually just a fair assumption. I think if I can beat Twin Peaks Bellic, the likelihood rises significantly. But if I can't, then it's just over. I think Twin Peaks Bellic, from what I remember, is the hardest fight in that world. Xibalba is difficult too, don't get me wrong. There's definitely room for me to die there, but I don't know. I wouldn't count me out, but I wouldn't count me in either. Have you heard about the new Skeleton Key boss? Have I heard? Is it the Chrysalis one where you get the Dibum Spellaments? I don't know what happens in that boss fight. I just know that it's existing, which is cool. But I don't know, like, the mechanics of it. I know a lot of those fights are very gimmicky. I was running Boar with a few friends last night, and I know that is a gimmicky fight. So... Dude, I've been on a King's Isle bender the last, like, couple of weeks. Like, both Wiz and Pirate. I've been playing a shit ton in my own free time. Mob, how's that boss work? Is it like a... I mean, I know most Skeleton Key bosses suck a ton to play against, but... How bad does it suck? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. While my ship is combating this guy, I'm gonna go find a hat. Dude, I've got no idea where any of my hats are. I should have thought of this earlier, but I didn't. But I'm not losing this ship. Priorities, people. I'm not losing this ship combat. Oh, my earbuds are gonna fall out, though. Does that ever happen when your earbuds get stuck on, like, the arm of your chair? Oh, dang. Oh, wow. I'm getting smacked around by these guys. Jesus. If I can get cooldowns in time, I can get one and run the fuck away. Ooh, I did miss the big one. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. Just stay away from me. So, please. Okay. Close shave, huh? Alright, now I'm actually gonna go find a hat. He also spawns in shadow minions. Ugh. Ugh. Doesn't sound fun. It's the stuff we're at today. That's what I found. No Krusty Krab hat. I don't know where the fuck I put it. Oh, these earbuds are so bad at staying in my ears. You have to use certain spells when he tells you. And he hurts himself, but you can't hurt him with normal spells. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Haven't played this game in so long. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't really been a reason to, has there? Want better yet? Yeah, there really hasn't been a reason to play for a while. If you've beaten it, that is. If you haven't beaten it, I guess I was gonna say the fuck are you doing, but I also haven't beaten it, so. If you haven't beaten it, you should try and beat it. It is a fun time. At least from what I played of it, which is about halfway. Yeah, there you go. Dude, I gotta get more organized. I have a terrible habit. And some of you might have this as well, where you just, like, throw shit wherever the fuck you want. And then whenever you need something, you don't know where it is. Some people have, like, the thing where it's like, yeah, I have organized, like, when people are like, yeah, I just throw a bunch of shit on the floor, but it's organized chaos. Or, like, an organized mess. Me, I just throw shit around, never find it again. It's like my worst habit as a human. Because I'm such a messy guy. That being said, we just did all that fucking ship combat. Dude, ship combat, I will say, is the one, like, I wish this was different in this game. Do you think the multiplayer aspect is better on this game or Wiz? I'm assuming you mean, like, in a vacuum. If you had a full party, which one is... It depends on... I don't really know how to answer that. It's an interesting question. I don't know how to answer it. You know what? I bet I can just take a... I can just, like, fast travel. Because with Wiz multiplayer, there is some fun, like, synergistic stuff you can do. You obviously kind of need multiplayer for a lot of fights. So, that and the servers should have more people. But if it's... I don't know. That's an interesting question. I don't really have an answer for you. But it's also because I haven't played a lot of Pirate101 multiplayer, so it's hard for me to compare. Pyre is more of a single-player friendly game. I agree with that. I agree with that. Hey, back on Pirate101. Yes, sir. Son, you were spicy. Let me tell you. I have been addicted to this game over the last, like, week. This run on this character, I've just had so much fun playing. More characters in Pirate? Yeah, I think, like, the Companions concept makes it way more... Not necessarily easier to solo, because I think Wiz is easy to do for a lot of it. But it makes it more fun and consistently, like... I guess just consistent to solo. Because with Wiz, they'll just... Again, the cheat system throws a random, like, bizarre roadblocks at you that you kind of sometimes even need multiple people for to beat reliably. And maybe that happens in Pirate later on. I don't know. I haven't played all the way through Pirate. But... yeah, it's easier to consistently just beat things in this game, I think. Or rather, it's more in your control to beat things in this game. I feel like you have more control. At least if you level up your companions right and give them accuracy, because I didn't do that on my first run. Did I lock the camera? How did I do it? Don't lock the... How did I do that? It's like Wiz, but just better. Gameplay-wise, I don't entirely disagree. It's the right thing. Of course it's not. I think the gameplay and, like, combat system as a whole is just way better. But Wiz has more stuff. So, it has that. Final boss is still somewhat hard single player, but definitely possible. So glad you're not so glad you're not Nuzlocking this one. This is meant to be enjoyed. That's kind of how I felt while I was playing, because I was, like, playing fucking side quests at, like, 12 a.m. I'm, like, playing them, and I'm just, like, having fun, doing my thing. And I finish up, and it's 4 a.m., and I'm like, oh. Like, you know the feeling of when you're playing a game, and you're really into that game, and you, like, forget how much time passes, because you're so absorbed in what you're playing and doing? That's, like, what happened to me. And that doesn't happen a lot to me anymore. In my old age, at the ripe old age of 22. But I do get that with this game, which is a very, very good omen. I also haven't beaten it, so a lot of things are very fresh still to me. Updates crying emoji. Yeah, that is a... yeah. Listen, Justin, the way I look at it, I kind of just look at it as like a... I don't want to say a not live service game, because it still is kind of a live service game for the most part. But like I look at it as like a package. Like if you bought a game in 2010 on the Wii, this is what like a story-based game. And there is no like updates, there's no DLC. Even though there are going to be updates later this year, but if you just play it as like a game, it's super fun. Watch this while playing Wiz. Hey, get the multitasking in. Listen, that's a live stream. I'm a big proponent of this. A live stream is best enjoyed on a second monitor or in the background while you do something else. And I'll always believe that. I'm not one to like just watch a live stream off it, especially on YouTube. It's hard. My least favorite aspect about Pirate 101, the pet system. Fortunately, I've heard just nightmarish things about the pet system. I haven't really gotten into it because I haven't had to, I guess. I probably will at some point, but I haven't gotten into it yet because, and from what I've heard, it's best to just not ignore it because eventually there's probably some min-maxing and great stuff you can get from it, but I haven't really known the terrors of it. But I would say my least favorite element, and this is I guess this isn't really a nitpick, but my least favorite element at the moment is how big of a skill gap there is between story companions and a lot of non-story companions and side quest companions. Because a lot of those like side quest companions that you're given, like based on whatever class you are, I feel like there's a lot of identity in that and wrapped in that. And when those companions that are exclusive to your class are generally not very good, it sort of waters down the amount of... It sort of waters down the amount of... What would you call it? Originality? Differences between class, something like that. Differences between classes. It makes things feel a bit less unique, I would say. That's what I would say. It's not like a huge problem, because like in rosters like these, I think naturally there do have to be good characters and bad characters, because it's also fun to have bad characters and use bad characters. But, yeah. That's my general gist. Thanks for streaming, by the way. It's always nice to chill in here. Hey, no problem. I'm glad people enjoy chilling in here as opposed to the many other places they could. So thanks for that. Oh, this dude is very far away. I know, from what I know about pet training, I know there are some, like, there are talents that give you just, like, dead-ass complete skills. Which seems pretty great. But you know what? I'll get into that later. I'll get into that down the line. Maybe save that for, like, late game. Is there... There is no taxi here, is there? No. I haven't played in years. Listen, a lot of people haven't. But you want my opinion? Invest in pirate stocks now. Buy the dip, you know what I'm saying? Man, there is a lot of traveling, I will say. That could also be a nitpick, but I think there's a part of the traveling that makes, sort of further engrosses you into the theme. That and MMOs are known to just have a lot of fucking walking. So it's not a pirate unique problem. But yeah, I would say, like, companion skill gaps are my biggest issue. And I did see on Twitter that the devs are talking about looking into that more, which I think is super cool and a good omen. See, Overwatch, burst fire, true grit, and elusive. Good lord. It seems brutal. This character is a privateer, and I don't know. The pet bridge I'll cross when I get there. I hope they make, at least from what I've heard, I hope they make more steps to make it a bit more accessible. Sorry, I have hiccups. Because they did it a little bit with Wiz, and then we're like, let's make it $1 billion, and then made it a bit less accessible. But the pet kiosk is cool, but advanced pet making was added in 2014. It would be cool if they added, like, I don't know if they have a kiosk-related thing in this game or not. I imagine they don't. But it would be cool if they added something like that. Well, let me actually... Might as well have these guys do something just sitting around here. Ooh. That is a big-ass sun over there. It's like in the cartoons, it looks like the suns that either have a smiley face or like from the Chowder episode where he has a big mallet and a frown. Oh, they do have a kiosk? This changes the game a little bit. Maybe I'll look into that more. Maybe I'll look into that off of the, off stream. I don't know why I had to think of the word there. The thing about streaming is sometimes that I've noticed from starting doing it this year is that sometimes you just forget random things and space out because you have to multitask between like gaming and whatnot. Last week I did a roundtable at CAF for Pirate101 and they mentioned adding unused promotions next year to companions that are trashed right now. That would be great. I think that would be a great step in the right direction there. I'm all for it. Not a pet kiosk? Oh, it's a team-up kiosk. Okay. So it's like the OG Wiz breeding, pretty much. Just found your channel today and I'm addicted to your Wizard 1 permadeath. Love your videos. Keep up the good work. Hey, appreciate it. CL? I think that's CL. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying. Don't get too attached, though. Because the next episode might be where it ends.
I bet you think you know all that, don't you? Well, come find me on
Oh, no, that's not a companion quest. It's just that dude.
The masked bird will live, but his strength will be slow to return. Where's Tonka? He should be here. Tonka's
I've yet to get a mountain pirate.
if we are to save
What I used to do when I had no mountain pirate was... I mean, this is something you can't do
totem spirits are
all the time by any means. But something I used to do
not hear my word.
was whenever they were doing, like, the Christmas celebrations or the birthday celebrations, just, like, run around Skull Island and Realm Hop and open gifts. Because some of the gifts, like, present boxes that you can open have weekly mounts in them. And I would just stockpile for, like, a year. Like, meal prepping. Used to watch video showcasing all the unused brooches. Thought they were so cool. Kobe. If the assets are there, hopefully it's not too strenuous of an ad. That's what I would say. If Lost Ranger actually became a main. Imagine there's a world. Now hear me out. Imagine there's a world where ugly Sam Cobb, who the name generator did so dirty, gets the promotion he's long overdue for. They're tripping. They are a bit. I think some gold mounts is a great thing. Wiz has that. I don't know if Pirate does or not. Maybe they do. I haven't really looked. Actually, that reminds me. Speaking of gambling and packs and gambling, I think I do have a Super Grizzly Beast booster pack that I got from the code. I think from some... I saw it on Twitter. It was from some live. Might have even been from one of the things... It was from one of the KI Live streams. I don't know which one. And the super fan boots. So let's just open it. Doesn't seem like I got anything good. Okay. That's the average pack opening experience in any game ever made. How you liking Cool Ranch, though? I think Cool Ranch is great. I think the game as a whole is a bit awkwardly paced. Because you don't really get, like, a ton of Monquista. You don't really get obviously, you don't get a ton of Valencia, but that's kind of on purpose. So I would have liked a little bit more Monquista in between the colossally long worlds that are Skull Island and Cool Ranch. But otherwise, I think when the worlds are colossally long, I think they're quite good. Ranch is a good salad dressing. Ranch-based dressings. I just like salad though. I'm a salad guy.
I am Thunderbird, mother of wind and storm.
I should be like doing that.
Fills your sails. Mine are the tempests that hurl your ship between. Why should I help you? The spirit world shudders. All the totem spirits rage against each other, and the bison tribes are to blame. Bring peace to the totem spirits, and I will answer your questions. Go to Raven Eyes, in the village of the Big Sky Hunters.
No more shore worlds. Only shore worlds are Monquista, Valencia. Hey, good to know. I don't hate a shore world, but I felt like those worlds were a little bit like not empty, but empty. They were a little. They could use a little bit more substance. Speed's alive. I never thought in a day I'd share viewers with Speed. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the vibes are so different. But hey, man, just you watch wherever you want, man. If Speed's alive. I kind of wish Monquista had more stuff in it. Well, that's just me. Because I think it's an interesting world as a whole. But it just feels like it needs a bit more. I don't know. I don't really know how to put it. I'm not a game designer either, so I'm going to take most of what I say with a grain of salt. But it's just a bit of whiplash. But hey, some worlds do it. In Wiz, I think Chrysalis, then Polaris is a great version of Whiplash, where it's like, holy shit, you just got done with Chrysalis, which is the worst long world ever made. I think it's a Polaris, and it's great. It's only an hour long. I think it took me a bit longer than an hour, I will say. But for an experienced player or somebody with talent, it probably does. It probably takes an hour. Yeah, it lacks a bit, yeah. Is what it is. No game got perfect pacing. I remember, like, the statistic. I forget what the statistic was, but I don't remember. It was comparing Cool Ranch to, like, Chrysalis and Wiz in terms of length. And I'm kind of interested in what that comparison actually is, because I didn't really research it. I just remember people comparing the, like, just amount of quests overall. And I was like, huh, you know, that kind of adds up. This world and the next two are my 3 favorite worlds of Pirate. I have heard incredible things about Marleybone in this game. Just from, like, chatters in the past Pirate streams. My pet is lag. Dude, Walter, my pet is lagging big time as well. I mean, not this one. This dude, Sir Callie. Not really. Not doing a ton. Marley's number 1. Yeah, I've heard insane things. If you got a Wiz World to pirate, for me it would be that's first off, great question, Muff. Second off, for me it would be between Crocotopia or Grizzlime. Those would be my two. What does it say? Burrower's free. Burrower's free. What you do? Pirate. No, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, the Shaquille Wizard. That's a fucking great username. I'm just in pirate mood. That's basically it. How do I wanna? Doesn't really. It really doesn't matter how I crack this.
Watch this.
I think I'm gonna do this though. Croc 100%. I think Croc would be super interesting. I'm surprised you guys prefer Wiz Mushu. Because I think Wiz Mushu is one of my least favorite Wiz Worlds, and Pirate Mushu is pretty fun. Actually, I think it would be a better idea to do that. Oh, wait, no, nobody else can hit that guy. Well, I just... Because you just do that. I'd want Polaris. Polaris would be super interesting, too, especially with, like, the geopolitical stuff going on with Polaris in this game, in specific. There would be a lot going on, that's for sure. Mushu's my second favorite. From what I've played of it, which is about half, it's pretty good. I don't know if I like it better than Cool Ranch. But, at least so far, but... What's Cabo do I need to go to? I need to find the... Not the Transporter. The Stagecoach. Oh no, I need to go to a... It doesn't really tell me where that is. This is in Bravo. Okay. Aquila and Monkey's your least favorite? How is Aquila in this game? I actually have heard nothing about it. Marley and Pirate is number 1 hands down. Wow. High praise. I'm excited to get there. You know what? I'll just sail. Yeah, I am playing Privateeria. I should probably have that like put on a something in an overlay somewhere. We'll see. Maybe I'll workshop it more. I actually like Aquila. I'm interested to play it because I know so little. I think every Wiz player should try Finish Pirate because as a Wiz player, it's hella fun. I think, listen, if you like Wiz, I don't think there's a guarantee that you'll like this one. I think there's high likelihood. But my recommendation would be like, hey, just between Wiz updates, just smash this one. If you don't want to pay for 2 memberships, that's what I would do. Boss fights are cool, but the world is 50% defeat and collect ship quests. That sounds terrible. Wait till you get to fight the striped Bumballoons. They power crept the Bumballoons, which already can one-round everybody. That's great. That's great. Listen, you know what? Nanu got me. Emmett got me. We'll figure it out. We have more with the Spartan route. That's kind of interesting. I get where they're coming from, because I think what they're trying to do is make it more of like an actual civilization, if that makes sense, compared to Aqua and Wiz, which is like, here's the Olympic game. You're practically guaranteed to lose a member or two in a single fight with striped bum balloons. Listen, even the regular bum balloons are evil creatures, so they're notorious. Oh, you're privy? Yep. Yes, sir. I've had a lot of fun with the playstyle. The only other school I've really sunk my teeth into, the only other class I've really sunk my teeth into is Buccaneer, which is very different because it's just like strength buff, meatball down mid. Just run it down. I have Witch Doctor spells, just drain them. And using Nanu Nanu, rolling on the floor, laughing, crying emoji. The disrespect on Nanu Nanu is crazy. Listen, here's the deal. If the Nuzlocke's not going on, since I don't need to be a slave to the meta right now. So I decided I'm going to whip out my boy Nanu Nanu just to have some fun. You know what I'm saying? We'll still have Ratbeard trained up in case of emergency. But since it's a regular playthrough, I have more room to just kind of be flexible. I need to, like, use wacky companions, because I'm someone who enjoys just using random, off-the-wall, like, shit characters and making them do work. Buccaneer's the best melee class in the game, so you can get it rolling. All the classes feel have a strong identity. Ooh. I kind of agree. I think the only thing that could change a bit is maybe, like, a bit of companion diversity, but otherwise... Ooh, whoa, those things are tanky. Good lord. Okay, I see the problem here. First strike, Blade Storm. Oh, good lord. It's the wombo combo of doom and despair. Here's what I'm going to try to do. Oh, I can't get a good slow angle on those guys. Oh. I'm gonna do this. I'll rock that. That's fine. I should probably move back, but whatever. Ooh. Nice block, King. Might lose a comp or two. Hey, that it happens. In Cool Ranch, it happens. Cool Ranch is weird, because I feel like you progress, like, in a very condensed sort of... Oh, good lord, we're going to get Blade Stormed into oblivion. The loop is going to kill me, isn't it? Oh, Emmett is so goated for this. If only he had Blade Storm 2. But as I was saying, I feel like Cool Ranch has, like, this weird... There's, like... I feel like for so much of the world, you feel super underpowered. And you just, like, go into the hyperbolic time chamber and level up. Let's put the crit buff on. We're gonna need it. Good God, we're gonna need it. From there... Ooh, what do I want Emmett to do? I'm gonna attack this guy. If I can go for that guy. She might die. And we have to live with that as a society. Oh, come on. He's just taking a step. Let my man breathe. Not the guy. I guess it's okay if he double taps that guy. Oh, he lived. This is the Ratbeard dip. Oh! What the hell is that? Did you spawn Fauna and kill it? That's badass. You know what? Alright, Nanu. Oh, and the Blade Storm. No, okay, he's getting first strike, but he does proc Blade Storm here. Okay, I think I can save. Save. That's gonna be easier said than done, isn't it? I do have the owl in my hand at least. If it crits, you might be able to live a little bit longer. Poison dot, brutal. It's best to not move here. We can do that. And then just go all in on trying to kill this guy, I think. No crit on the heal is unfortunate, but I guess to be expected. It probably would have been better to run more beef for this fight. Like, run Ratbeard, just because... strength, man. Like, Bonnie and Emmett are going to get crit into oblivion and just chained. Oof. Unlucky. Oh! Nanu, Nanu. It's not really that big of a crit, but it helps. Every little bit helps. And he's attacking me. I'm totally fine with that. Oh, that gets everybody in the vicinity. Okay, Bonnie Ann's getting epic anyway. Whatever, it's fine. How do I want to deal with this here? It gets tricky. I could insta-kill that guy with Ghost, probably, which I think I'm going to do. It gets tricky, though, because I do also want to... I'm going to heal Nanu Nanu. I lied. Because I just like to lie. No, but it doesn't really work, though. It's fine. Best command you have right now is March. Probably. Probably true. Rapid's the tankiness? He does. And that just matters. At least for this type of fight in specific, where it's just an entire enemy team running it down. Dude, Emmett, that's a huge crit, brother. He didn't double tap the right guy, but it happens. We're gonna see the guide for Necromancer. I don't really have class-specific guides. I have a beginner's guide. So there's that, I guess. But if you want like a death-specific one, I'm sure other channels got you covered there. Actually, better idea. Nanu Nanu gotta move as little as possible. God, that first strike cooks. It just fries my team. Ooh, this is gonna be such a close one. Oh! Please Blade Storm somebody else. Oh! No! Hey, good thing I stopped doing a Nuzlocke, right? I could artillery this like a boss. Death is easy. The thing is, though, Nanu Nanu just dies immediately if he moves an inch. So I could run this. And then just do that. That might be the only thing I can do. Because if I run him here, he's going to get cheap shot by both these guys, so it doesn't really matter. He should at least live one repel borders here. Imagine if that was Nuzlocke. Yeah, we'd just be cooked. We're just cooked. This fight in Bumballoons kill all? Hey, it certainly seems that way. Oh, this is a Mega Bombs, though. Woo, that ability. I just enjoyed this class so greatly. The good news is I live. The bad news is I gotta bring out the bench. At least I think I led this. I might not, to be honest with you. Run the second bomb. And it's another Mega. I'll take that. As long as I don't get crit looped here, I'm good. Sir Cal, you're a little late. I mean... There we go. See, we got it under control. no potions, though. Okay, how do we... Where's the bench? Oh, they respawn! Get me the fuck out of here. God damn, what a fight, huh? Jesus. Okay, they're all gonna be chilling. I probably have Miracle Mitch money. I'll put some points into March for the moment. Just because if she getting the Senior Spicy Seal of Approval, she gotta be fucking crazy. You know? She attacks off of Will. Yes. Oh, she gets Roshan quick. Holy heck, they just so much. Yeah. That was pretty close, huh? When Keel Holland. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. I also want to put levels into Scratch. Just because I know he gets good later. She's your best comp for sure. March Emmett Bonnie comp. Now, hold on. I've noticed you left Nanu out of that sentence. I've noticed March Emmett Bonnie. Somebody's missing here. Somebody with a lot of talent is missing here. Here's what I'm going to run. Temp. I'm going to go do the... Good stuff winning. I definitely lost that first try. I probably should have lost that, to be honest. God, people dress so insane in this world. Not insane in a bad way. They just are dressed to the goddamn nines. Like, they go into the ball every night. Scratch from us in one level. That's big. I'm getting him there. I'm gonna knock out both those promotion quests. Actually, I don't think March even has a quest. I think you just pay large sums of money. In true King's Isle fashion, you pay large sums of money and you're rewarded with a powerful thing. Not as the go, but doesn't fit the team too much. What? What makes you say that? Is it because he not only bounces off of strength but sucks? Is that what you mean? He definitely doesn't fit the team too much. But can I offer a counterpoint? He's really fucking funny. He really is funny. So just something to think about. Pro March ASAP. There's a flash flood happening in New York. Goddamn. I hope everything's all right over there. It's gonna be a crazy weather-wise. I was watching a bit of Ryan Holiall, who's like this storm chasing guy. It's gonna be the weather patterns are fucking wild. It's gonna be a crazy fall/winter for weather. Legit mini rivers on the street. God damn. I have not... There have been a few floods in my day around where I live that have been like that. But I've been lucky to not be affected too much. Can you swim? Boss is still telling you to clock into work. Just bring water wings, LMAO. No, for real. Hope everything's alright over there. There was one time in my childhood where like an entire park flooded and everything around it. And there's just like a giant layer of water. And instead of being like, holy shit, what's in that unsanitated water or unsanitized water? Me and a bunch of kids just played in it and like splashed each other and shit. It was great. It was great. I sound like one of them like boomer Facebook posts where it's like, back in my day we used to drink out of the hose. That's kind of what that is. That's kind of what I just did. Regardless of all that, I'm gonna mark the spot and then head straight to a goddamn tavern. Can't wait for the 2 feet of snow. My area is... There's gonna be some blizzies going on. That's for damn sure. I don't hate blizzards. Obviously, I would rather them not happen in terms of, like, they do, you know, fuck a lot of shit up and cause fatalities, which is terrible. But there is a nostalgic feeling of, like, a lot of snow on the ground and being locked in. Paid to promote? Yeah. Are you kidding me? What's this design look like? Pretty much the same, just with more little... more, like, gray stuff. I don't really know, you just... armaments. Details. Did I have... Oh, no, I don't have a companion quest for... Some points!
What do you need?
New epic. Give me that Blade Storm.
I'm ready.
For the second... Floodwater is fun to play in. I have done it. What's the recommended? Do you just go into Repel Borders just because it's rank 2, or do you go for something different? Just out of curiosity. Does anybody know? Let me collect these while I'm fielding questions. Let me get Egg Shen's ass to sailing.
At once. Yes, Captain. As you wish.
Just for curiosity's sake.
What do you need?
Get Relentless. I could Repel Borders too, but that also has its own problems. You'd be the best pirate in New York. That is true. You get to sail it. Blade Storm Relentless? Okay. Noted. I know Relentless is super good. I just wasn't sure what the pattern was, so appreciate the input. In the meantime, do I have any extra gold lying around? I want to buy 2 of these, and then if I can get the Scratch promotion quest... Damn it. When does he promote? I gotta look this up. For science. Console Google. He promotes, yada yada. Level 24, so he's 2 levels off. I don't really have the funds. Don't have the funds to do that right now. I'm gonna buy another one of these.
I'm ready.
Just to give March another boom. And then probably move her up here. And then I can run these 3, I guess, for now, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. See if it works. Why does it say suffer? Oh, I just bought it. There's no real lore around it. I just thought it was funny and then I bought it. That's the lore. I know, complex. Filled with wrinkles in character development. I'd heal my own ass up, goddamn. Actually, I'm passively healing. It's called passive income. You guys ever see those, like, finance TikToks from, like, 22-year-old trust fund kids that are like, you know, put $1 million in a savings account, then you'll be $2 million. What are you drinking? There was a deal for free iced coffee at Dunkin' today. So I'm drinking a pumpkin caramel iced coffee. What I do is wait until I'm like 3 rows ahead. Yeah, I usually do that too. I'm just kind of... I don't want to say playing catch up, but I'm trying to like bring some people back up. Old Scratch was kind of a whiff, because I thought he was running really soon. What's up, team? And the AT. You guys know Nick A30? What the fuck, man? I found that, like, the stream intro from him in, like, I forget where I found it. In, like, a Try Not to Laugh TikTok compilation. And that shit was really funny. How are we doing today? I'm doing pretty good, to be honest. Just enjoying some pirate. A lot of banter. Invest 2 million in real estate, you'll be a millionaire. And it's pretty much, yeah, there's so many like that. I think my favorite one was the guy who was like, just buy a bunch of tomatoes from the store and then resell them for like above market price. Whoa, that's a big owl.
Owl is come. Owl in a messenger. Somebody.
You have called.
Fuck, that's such a badass voice.
You are not of the big sky hunters. What beast? Why am I angry? The bison took my great gift to them. 3 stars used my blessing. I must make a new headdress. Go to the Hornet Hive at Gold Creek.
I used to go to the Hornet Hive.
My feathers from
My ass would be running the other direction if this was not a video game.
these things.
Hornets do not play.
Forgive the bison for their
Never back down. Never give up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Stonks! Y'all remember that shit? How long ago is the stonks meme? I feel like we're in such an interesting age of the internet where meme culture has evolved in a similar way to technology. Ooh, privy, perfect. Brother, grandmother, yes, somewhere in the family tree. But I feel like meme culture has evolved. Meme culture has evolved kind of like technology, in the sense of like, in like 2008, Trollface was big for like 5 years or like 6 years, or whatever the fuck. And as we further progressed and the sense of humor has become more broken and social media's gotten bigger, like memes get churned out like monthly. Uganda Knuckles got churned out in like 3 days. So we're entering unprecedented levels. Unprecedented meme turnover is what we're entering. I fuck with this. I'll put the rat up first. Talked just like years ago. It had to have been right, like 3 or 4. I could be wrong in the time frame, but all right. What do these guys have skill wise? Blade Storm and flanking. That's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. We run that. I think we need this. Give me the accuracy buff. Ratbeard, go like do 2 billion damage to that guy. Oh, this is crazy. If that removes dots too, insane. Wasn't stocks like 2020, 2021? You know, okay, I was off by like a year. It's 2 or 3 years. I don't know. Something like that. All the COVID era memes are a blur to me. COVID, I will say, like, the COVID nostalgia is such an interesting phenomenon. Because there's a lot of people nowadays, and I kind of think that, like, I just think it's interesting that a lot of people are nostalgic for when they were locked in their homes. And I kind of get it. Obviously, it very much depends, because there's a lot of shitty situations where people got locked up in, like, either with shitty roommates or, like, shitty family members. And that thought of that does make me angry. But at the same token, my lockdown was pretty chill. Holy shit, Ratbeard's getting looped into oblivion. Somebody help this man. Stonks was 4 years ago. Jesus Christ.
My pleasure.
I will do it.
No, I don't think we... Actually, I kind of want to move her here and do that. Don't know if her crit power is going to be particularly large, but we'll see. Ratbeard, you could do a little more there, buddy. It's crazy in December COVID would be 4 years old. Good lord. COVID was so bizarre. I say that as someone who graduated in that year. Bizarre. Although for me, I didn't hate missing a graduation. Loki didn't quarantine at all, so like it was basically just a long-ass summer. For the first, like, year, I didn't as much. It really depends on your familial situation. I did a decent bit. But I also lived with older parents, so it's like I didn't want to get them sick. Although, I say that, but I also did go on a... I was 18 at the time. And I went on a summer vacation, or not summer vacation. I went on like in April, like when the lockdown happened, I think I went on vacation with a couple of my friends to visit an online friend. And it was bizarre. It was an interesting time. It was like when COVID first started hitting.
For justice.
My senior year was virtual than hybrid. 21 definitely, I think, had it worse. The thing is, though, like, I didn't mind missing any of the shit that I would have missed. Part of the voice crack. But, like, obviously, COVID hits. You don't have a graduation. Totally fine with missing graduation. I was so fine with that. Spring break times 10. I mean, it was interesting, too, because in 2020, all the classes, like, nobody was really super equipped to do online stuff yet. I mean, some schools probably were, but my school wasn't. So I kind of just did all my assignments in the last week, and it was fine. Do I pop this? Fuck it, I'm gonna pop it. Ooh, that's a big scratch hit.
I will do it. I'm ready.
Let's run that. Just to be sure that guy dies. COVID made school so difficult. But yeah, Zoom was not the thing for a lot of people. I was fine with it, but I had about a year of college that was mostly Zooms. Nice fizzle. Everyone I knew graduated 2020 were so gutted to walk. Or not being able to walk. Yeah, I just like... Everybody gathers in a hot, sweaty auditorium. And you get like a diploma, and that's... I didn't really care that much. But I also wasn't someone who was super attached to like high school very much. So it just didn't... It didn't bother me. Online learning sucks ass. It definitely sucks ass if you're there to learn something. Social distance on the football field? That's not a bad idea. Oh, Rapier, he tossed in the blade. Put that in the highlight reel. God, Rapier is such a nuke. We had like a social distance graduation where you like came in a few months later and like they did everybody one at a time and you got your like little diploma and stuff. It was whatever. It was whatever. I didn't particularly like, I just, That's all I got. I didn't even listen to my teacher during Zoom. Dude, what's funny about Zoom college is that I literally, for the entire first semester, would put my Zoom class on my secondary monitor. And then at my primary monitor, I would be playing Bloons Tower Defense like it's fucking like elementary school. Because that's when I think me and a bunch of my friends got into BTD 6 for a little bit. Like, really into it.
Yes.
Ahoy!
I think I'll run this for now. I actually don't hate this comp. Yeah, this is alright. We can stick with it. I don't know if it'll be able to kill bosses. I really wish Emmett would come back. He's got 35... I'll just wait for him to come back. He's got 35 seconds. I think he'd be a good fit here. As like replacing Old Scratch. Social distance car graduation? Yeesh. Oh, there's a guy in here. I thought this was a dungeon. Where's this? Okay, there we go. I was very confused where I was being led there. Most of my work during COVID was PowerPoints. I had a good few. Who's this guy? Oh.
You there! Help! I'm trapped. I'm too wobbly to walk out of here, even with help. I need medicine. Dr. Cooper's room.
Okay, buddy. I'll accept that.
Something. Go, quick.
I did a good chunk of PowerPoints. I wasn't bad at them. Wasn't amazing at them. Oh, I was going to wait for Emmett. I forgot. Well, you know what? Sometimes you're just an idiot, and you gotta live with that. Graduated this year. Congrats. I graduated in June 2020 when we still heavy restrictions. I was also class of 2020. Forrest? What a time it was, huh? 2020 was the experimental year. Yeah, there was it was just, nobody was really prepared for what was happening. That's for sure. Or no school, rather. Some schools held on in person but heavily regulated. Mine did not. And I'm so fine with that. We just did not have enough space. Because my graduating class is quite big. It's not quite big, but it would have been impossible to space everybody. It was just big enough to, you know, not be able to 6 feet. Hundreds of people. But otherwise, yeah, I just stayed in my room like a gremlin and played video games. And it was probably the last time in my life, aside from, you know, live streaming, that's kind of different. There's a different feeling, like when you're actually just being an active gremlin. Like, it's different. You know what I mean? Like, there's a difference between gaming and then, like, being in the trenches like a hobbit gaming. And this is fine. I also didn't do shit in my classes, so I get where you're coming from. It was a great time. It was a great time. Not that I was doing much my senior year anyway, except goofing off. Legit, most of my classes were... It was kind of interesting, because for me, school was like the fun part of my week. Because on the weekends, I worked at a fast food restaurant at a Five Guys, and that sucked so much more than school. So I would just, like, goof around and have fun during class. And then, like, the weekends are like, shit, I had to wake up and cut potatoes and make burgers. Swap from online to in-person and having to wear a mask all the time, and it sucked. Yeah, I can see how that would be pretty miserable. He just killed himself by walking into 3 hazards. Bro, take a better line, please. There's so many other options for you. God, what a goofball, huh? Actually, no, better idea. Kill the rat. He's our king, our high damage, high octane king. What I want to do is this, and then do that, and then do that. That's what I think I want to do. Epic heal! But yeah, all of the mask mandate related stuff for me was in college, so it was way easier to just go in, and you don't have to be there for like an hour. Pretty much, for me, it made no difference. Our gym class makes it would be so hard to like do any endurance related activities with a mask on. I did workouts for them for I did workouts with them on for a bit. Holy shit, Scratch just got comboed into 1,000 pieces. Cannot do online classes at all. Online classes for me I like more, but that's just because I have more leeway to goof off. And most of the stuff I did in college I was not interested in. Oh, shit, Scratch is so fucking boned, man. I don't even think a heal saves him, though. You know? So it's like, whatever, we just do what we can. He'll be replaced by Emmett in the next fight anyway, presumably. His attack makes such a cool noise. Gym classes have us do home workouts and give us a free period, essentially. That's not a bad thing. My gym classes, I think, could be better. That's all. Like, my best units in gym class, my favorites, as much as I do like sport and playing sport, like all the weight training units where you get to like make your own workouts with weights and the like, are very fun. I like those a lot. That's just because you have control over what you do. I think students should have more control over their exercise. As opposed to like a set curriculum of like, you're playing basketball today. And usually when you're playing basketball, for a lot of people, it's just like sit and pass it to the one like really jockey kid in the class. What was the weirdest, like, gym sport you guys had to play? Because I know we had floor hockey around here. Which is like where you had those... We didn't do this in high school, but it was like elementary school where you have like fucking weird, like... Not pet... Like the weird, like, squares with wheels on them and you sit on them. And basically just play hockey, but weird. We had that, and it was just... It was very bizarre. It's just like, how did this get in the curriculum? Who invented this? You know what I mean? Oh, that sucks. Unlucky Ratbeard. At least he lives to get his... but he didn't even hit it. Ultimate Frisbee slapped. Ultimate Frisbee was kind of fun. Handball was fun. The rainbow parachute you sit on, Jared. I remember the parachute. I remember the parachute as well. What has Sir Callie been coming in fashionably late lately? Trash can basketball? I imagine it's just like basketball, but the hoop is in a trash can. It's low on the ground, which is bizarre. That kind of like... I guess it makes it more even, but it makes shooting so easy. Fake bowling is also weird. Yeah, there's some... These are some bizarre ones. The parachute, I think, is a universal, like, what the fuck was this? Who bothered to put this in the curriculum and why? You know what I mean? Who invented you? Sir Callie, dude, somebody's got to hit this guy. I like working out, but I hated gym class. The weirdest thing we did was yoga. Because I had to put a bunch of immature teenagers together, making them blind. Yeah, that is just bizarre. It's not gonna work. It ain't happening. Oh, you know what the weirdest thing was? I remember thinking about this like a couple weeks ago, and I was like, why the fuck did we do that? Was cup stacking. Any of my other 2000s kids have to do the like cup stacking thing? Where we watch like videos of professional... Why did we get pulled in here? Yeah, so I'm not doing this again, by the way. It's not happening. Thank God this ain't a Nuzlocke, am I right? Oh, god damn. Y'all had cup stacking too? Oh my god, that shit was so funny. What does this have to do with gym class? Like, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any fucking sense. It was hard. I was bad at it. Getting different apps which I would do enjoy the rest of the stream. Hey, thanks for showing out. Fallen Petals. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Who do I want to put in the lineup here? I I need you two for sure. I want you in the lineup also.
What now? Si, Capitan.
And I think I'll run this. Not that it matters, doing ship combat. Everybody's favorite activity. Did you line tag? I don't know if I did line tag. I did like the line soccer where you just like, the objective is just to kick kids' faces in. I remember because in my freshman gym class, I got fucking megged by this kid on the soccer team and got fucking clowned on so hard. And I remember distinctly like lying on the floor after and be like, well, this is my life now. I guess this is it. We just go outside and run. We did track, but we ran on like a track. We had to do like laps and run the mile and shit. We didn't track it with like, I forget. They did the math on how many laps on our track was a mile and then timed you. And not a single time did I get under 10 minutes. My mile time was always ass. I just have no endurance.
Yes.
I'm a pretty good sprinter, but endurance running? No.
Oi.
Not for me, thank you. No, it's not gonna happen. Sneaky what? What the fuck is that? Doesn't sound... Getting Meg's the top worst thing to happen to you in sports. It's up there. That and getting your ankles broken in basketball are big ones. At least in terms of, like, the disrespect category. The worst things are injuries, but in terms of disrespect, those two are probably the worst. They give you a what? What a bizarre reward. That's like at them, like, scholastic book fairs where they'd be giving out erasers and stuff. It's a similar sort of vibe. Oh god, not the double team. Not the double trouble. Maybe I can kite this guy away from me. Doesn't seem likely. Doesn't seem likely. I think what I'm gonna do is just board. I think that's the best course of action. Oh, I can't. I'll do that. I don't really have a front line with this comp, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Oh, Lord, ship combat. Oh, it's the boogeyman of Pirate101 himself. I guess itself, ship combat. Was there one person would walk around and you had to stay as still as possible? You could move when they weren't looking, and if they caught you moving, you'd be out. Oh, so it's kind of like Marco Polo, but on land. I see what you're saying. What was this last? 10 turns, we're putting it on. 10 turns, putting it on. Did you redeem the drop codes from yesterday? I redeemed one of them. I don't know if there's more. But I redeemed the one that gives you the Grizzleheim Super Mega Pack. And play Death Soccer, which is essentially a mix of rugby and soccer. I don't know if we ever got that crazy. We usually just did kickball. We never got too crazy. I mean, there were some tabs where people got pretty physical, but it wasn't like baked in the rules, I suppose.
Reckon I will.
Everything to do on the playground was play kickball. Kickball was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Oh, good lord. Cook, cook, cook. The chef's in the house. Emmett. Emmett, you gotta hit those, man. He gonna hit this though, so it's fine. Ever do four? Oh, I was a menace on Foursquare. That was like legit. In my 5th grade year, I was in the Foursquare slopes every day. I wasn't like the best person at it, but I was one of the better players. Oh, I did redeem that code. I did redeem the Superfan one. Shit was broken clean in half. That is insane. I mean, sometimes shit like that just happens on playgrounds, though. I don't think I had anything that gruesome happen, though. At least in my schoolyard, no. Oh, put sauce on it, please. Extra saucy. There's one person in Foursquare where once they got to the king spot, they'd make up all these rules. Nah, we was always gunning for whoever's in the king spot. That is insane, though. I don't think anybody broke any bones on the playground, from what I remember. I think I'm right. Don't quote me on that. Not that anybody's gonna fact check what I did in the fucking playground. But I don't remember it. The worst injury I got was like a fat bloody nose. Or like somebody was just like flailing their arms around and smashed me in the nose, and that shit like flew out. Like high pressurized faucet flew out. And when you're a kid, you see like that much blood fly to your face, you freak out. And that is exactly what I did. And other than that, it's probably the worst injury I've ever gotten from playground shenanigans. 5 kids split their... 1 in 5 is just insane odds. Not all at once. I would hope not. Whatever sport I was playing, if that's the case, it'd be crazy. One time during gym, we were doing laps, and this one girl wasn't looking and smacked her head right into the metal basketball pole. It's over. Your career in high school is over at that point. Or whatever school. Middle school? I don't know. One of them. Cool Ranch has such banging music. It's so good. The kid get knocked out because he got headbutted. Yeah, a headbutt to the jaw will do that. That's crazy, though. Just a straight up Mortal Kombat fatality in the playground. That's brutal. He was okay, just a little sleepy. Hey, good to know. Good to know he's doing alright. Because that shit, ooh. You ever get whiplash? What exactly? Is that like when you're... It's like a concussion adjacent thing? Where like your brain gets bounced around in there? Or is it the thing where you're out of breath? I don't remember which one that is. But the term seems familiar. Because he's the only one that actually good at soccer. Everyone hated him. Bro is smurfing on the playground. That's nuts.
I shall take these feathers and weave a
We could have Death Knot soccer. Hey, most kids are... kids are violent, bro. That's all I'll say.
Our watches over his people once again.
What skyway am I in right now? Big sky. That is where I need... Okay, I don't need to take a transport or anything. Awesome. Good to know. Hello, Prospector Zeke. What's going on? I'll pick this up and then not do it. Like all Prospector Zeke quests. I'll pick it up and I'll just let it sit in the back burner for 5 years plus. Maybe even more. Some of my Z quests probably been there for like 10 years almost in Wiz. Them things just be rotten in there in the quest log. No chance of ever getting done. So when you get hit so hard, you get lashed everywhere else. Sounds painful. Definitely didn't sound good. Violence is a fun activity for children. They do be loving it. Kids get physical on the playground, man. I know my ass did, that's for sure. But yeah, whiplash sounds painful. Don't think it's ever happened to me. But it sounds remarkably unpleasant. That's where you play the drums, yeah. Sounds remarkably unpleasant. Kind of like ship combat in a way, you know, so we're the same. I'm kidding, of course. I remember one time I slipped and fell on my back. That's happened to me in a public pool, like, several times. And pretty much every time you slip and fall on your back, you're just like, what the fuck just happened to me? You're just, like, staring up at the ceiling, dumbfounded. Whether you lose consciousness or not.
The winds sing in joy, Ghost Tamer. Brother Owl,
Yippee!
Take the egg to Isla de los
Dang, these quests are long as fuck.
Many moons are dried with them.
Do I get stuff from this? This is...
Angry hornets.
Yeah, I'm gonna accept this. This is kind of worth.
I will sing your praises.
Nah, that robe is ass. The last time I legitimately fell all the way down. Oh. It has to have been years ago. I haven't, like, legit just, like, stumbled in a long time. But I think it was at, like, a hotel pool 10 years ago. I do need to get a new ring and amulet. That would be helpful. But yeah, the last time I can think is a long time ago. The tribe tracks from Ranch are so nice. They're good, man. This entire world has great music. This game as a whole has actually blown me away with how good its soundtrack is. Bangers as far as the eye can see. Falling down is so embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Especially if you just be like slipping like in the cartoons and it makes the like slide whistle noise like whoop. That shit is for sure. Almost died getting out of the hot tub at the rec center once. Jesus Christ, that's crazy. Hey, it's a good thing a stranger was there. I will say that. But that is a wild, near-death story. Oh, I'm clearly not in the right spot. Do you get up to some wacky conversations in the gym rec room, like the the rec room hot tub? I've had a few. Same with the steam room, because sometimes, like, even if you're not trying to talk, people will just start talking to you. And there's not really a lot you can do about it except leave. Same with the steam room. And I like steam rooms too. They're just like after workouts. Not that I go to a gym with a steamer anymore. I'm a Planet Fitness enjoyer nowadays because it's so cheap. Good God, is it cheap? Oh my God! She just lost half her health in an instant. 2/3. I stopped paying attention for 1 second. The entire house is on fire. At least Bonnie Ann getting hers, so respect there. Gotta give the credit where it's due. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to heal her. She just died immediately. She just got epic 4 times in a turn. Good afternoon, Maximus. How is it going? I'm trying to pronounce your name. Is it DP? I'll just say DP. How's it going, DP? Honestly, I don't know if I win this one. I don't. These guys just kicked everyone's ass. Burst started yapping about playing. You don't. It's so cheap. You don't understand. It's $10 a month. It's so cheap. Are we close to the bum balloons? We could be. We could be. And that's scary to think about, because even these sky snakes are just kicking my ass. Works for me, that's what matters, I guess, yeah. We get there. Bonnie Ann popping off with the chip damage. Showing everyone who's boss. Lighting the room ablaze. And from there, I think I can just... Yeah, I can just pop this, and it's gonna do mass.
As you wish.
And this will do decent damage. And then Emmett, maybe he'll kill that guy if he Blade Storms the right person, which he might. He also might not. Yeah, he's a bit of a goofball like that. That was kind of a bad heal, but... Actually, no, it was genius, because I'm going to get epic New Oblivion. How do I want to... Okay, what I want to do, I think... I'm going to use this myself. Emmett can hit this guy.
Jolly good.
I can do that. Last time my class got canceled, just finished the gym, and now I'm eating a sandwich. Hey, good stuff. Sounds like a productive day. Are you a Drake fan? I wouldn't say I'm a Drake fan. I enjoy, like, a few of his songs, but if I call myself a fan, I would be very, like... Like, if you asked me to name 5 to 10 Drake songs, I could not do it. I could maybe name, like, 3. Life can only go downhill. Let's say. It can go up. You never know. Maybe you'll find $20 just lying on the ground somewhere. What's the most money you guys have ever found on the ground? Just, like, lying around. Can you name 5 to 10 Drake songs? No. Nope. Not even gonna try because I know the answer. And it's no. Nope, not definitely not. Actually, no. You hit this guy. You hit this guy, and then you hit this guy. Bonnie Ann with a double tap rock. Strategic thinking. Now we just got this idiot left. I don't need to... Well, surely we'll just win. For about a $50... $50 is crazy. If I have a 50 on the ground... I'm skipping on my way home. I'm saying... I'm like giggling and skipping down the street on my way home. I'm having a day. Let me fix my lineup.
I'm ready.
Fixed it. We're back to the OG. Found $20 on my desk by chance. It was my brother and he never knew. Is this the skyway I'm in? No, I'm not. Okay, I think I can find... I think I can find a transporter somewhere around here to ship my ass back over to the big sky. Or, no, I need to go to Isla de los Muertos. I'm in the big sky. My bad. Bit of a brain fart. Not a foreign concept to me. Do you have a one-way ticket? Does this quest say where this is? Does this quest say where this is on the map? It doesn't. So if I use the coach, I don't know where to go. Well, if I zoom out, I can't zoom out because this game is not a feature. Maybe it's close to like here. Looks like it might be. Best sandwich of all time. Oh, good lord. Grilled cheeses are good. A good breakfast sandwich, though? Crazy. Good breakfast sandwich, though? Insane. Like a bacon, egg, and cheese or a sausage, egg, and cheese? That shit is so good. It's probably my favorite sandwich, personally. Oh, I've eaten plenty of grilled cheese in my days, too. Don't get that twisted. But I would say breakfast sandwich. With grilled cheese, maybe second, but I do like a good club sandwich, too, so I think there's some competition there. That and a club sandwich is more like, it's more of a meal, you know? It's like a hearty meal. With, like, a meat and cheese and, like, vegetables. Whereas a grilled cheese is, like, a true guilty pleasure in every sense. It's butter and it's cheese.
Look at that snake.
Sausages, oh, don't even get me started. Even just the sausage and cheese from McDonald's, just $2 and it'd be hitting every time. That shit is good. That shit is good. Ooh, the class quest. I'm gonna so do that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mark this spot and then go do my class quest. Yeah, I think bagels count as a sandwich. I mean, they're called bagel sandwiches, but like, regardless of that, they definitely just a sandwich. Depends on the bagel place, though. Like, it has to be at least okay. Like a McDonald's bagel, nah, ain't doing it for me. Oh, I'm in the wrong, so I need to go to the fucking school. Whoops. Excuse me, everybody. Just passing through here. There's the privateer den. Steak and eggs breakfast sandwich or burrito? I would take a sandwich between the two, but I also live in an area that has good, like, breakfast burritos.
What brings you here now? I sent for you? Well, of course I did. Your fresh young face reminds me of my old crew. Last I heard, they'd put together a ship rental venture in Cool Red.
Do I have anything else to drain?
Town of Cool.
Who's the guy on all the loading screens? Santa? It's just a guy that looks a lot like Santa. It's a guy you see in the beginning and then never again, from what I understand. Holy shit, it's Morgan Freeman. He's gonna do a cool voiceover. This is a good, I think this is a good lineup. Yeah, he does have Santa-like qualities, that's for sure. I think I'm going to wait on my gear upgrades just for a little bit. What I don't want to wait on, though, is companion stuff. I can't upgrade her yet. Thoughts on PvP in this game? I don't really have extended thoughts on it because I haven't really tried it, you know? I've heard it's pretty fun, but I've never really given it a chance. Or like a real try, you know? So I don't really, don't really have any thoughts. Is he jolly or something? I would say he's pretty jolly. He's also a big guy with a white beard and a red coat. So he's got Santa tendencies. He's got Santa mannerisms. I gotta go to Cooper's Roost Docks. Just fly my ass there. I see. Yeah, I haven't really been super into Pirate for super long, so. Sorry, I'm not of more, more valuable input. But that's all I got. Are you gonna do the quest and grind or grind the gear as well? I'm gonna try to. Once I get to late game, we'll see, but I definitely want to maximize my enjoyment of this game for sure. Stagecoach, ship my ass to Cooper's Roost. Give me there. Convenience. Bro is the Amazon Prime. He's the Uber, but not ridiculously upcharged. Banditoed Gulch. Red coat, jolly, big beard. He's a really happy McDonald's worker. Listen. There's a chance. They could be. Can't believe I forgot about... Sorry, there's going to be some... I'm having one of these pumpkin munchkins from Dunkin'. But they're really stuck in the bottom of the bag. But I forgot I got these and I want to have one. That's pretty good. Okay. Damn. That's a good-ass munchkin. With using Big Sky, go back. Give me my Uber. PB&Js are also goated. PB&Js are also super good. This is a lunchroom classic. Pretty happy the game is getting updates again. Likewise. That's part of why I'm into it right now. Because there is the promise of a little bit more. Are there any big milestone gear upgrades? Of that, I'm not sure, but I'll research. I'll look into it. We'll look into it. The organization will look into it. We'll get back to you. Crunchy or smooth? I'm usually a smooth peanut butter guy, but I've never given crunchy a chance, so I can't say that with good conscience and conviction. Peanut butter and honey. That's interesting. I think it depends on the jelly or jam or preserve. Because there's some good-ass jams out there. I'm sure some good-ass honeys out there too, but like jellies and jams can vary so much in quality and like flavor depending on what kind you get. Gears is polarizing his whiz, huh? I didn't know that. Oh, I was looking at the main quest. Duh. I fucking am an idiot. But is that news to anybody? Probably not. Probably not. Hopefully there's another ship. I had to call my Uber again. Oh, there's no Uber here. Only 6570 is the real milestone area. Good to know. PB honey and banana slices. That actually does sound pretty good. When you put it like that, when you add in the banana slices in there, that sounds pretty damn good. Now I'm getting my comedically large fork, knife, and bib out. Does anyone put chips? I've tried it. It's not for me, but I can see why people would like it. The crunch feels a bit weird to me, but I think a lot of people, I guess that's the point of it, and I can see why people would enjoy the textural difference in between their slices of bread. I'm a strawberry preserves enjoyer, and I'm not afraid to say it. That's so funny to me. Like, it was said with so much conviction. And I'll never be afraid to say it. I don't think I've ever had preserves, though, in my life. But I've heard good things. Hideout. It is in, Santa Pollo. Take me there. Take me there. Take me there. This is where I should have been a long time ago. Depends. Oh, that's actually interesting. I think it's cool that there are different gear sets depending on your playstyle. I think it's awesome. I just hopped out of the pool turkey sandwich with Doritos, a different kind of feeling. I know, that's crazy, is I know exactly how that feels based on how you described it. And that shit does hit different. It hits so different. It's like the only time where turkey sandwich is not a big sub is good. I've been big into deli chicken breast lately. I want to get back into the game. I hope they give us a free membership for the birthday in October. They very well could. I think they definitely will, because they did with Wiz. A bunch of Emmets.
Stay back. We'll defend this place so long as breath remains within us. Wait a moment. You're no Froggerelli. Get over here before someone sees you.
It's the meeting of the minds over here. What the fuck?
I suppose you're wondering how it came to this. We were in the Marleybone Navy, serving with the Commodore. Those were the days.
When we retired, we mustered out, pulled our savings, and started a...
Things were easy like Sunday morning until the Froggerales got involved. Soon it was all...
They impounded our ships and came after us. But we fled to this...
There they are!
We're caught in the act. Our backs are against the wall. Time to fight, friends. Remember the Arroyo.
Dude, these guys get to fight with me. When they revamp a lot of these Electric Companions, things will get interesting. Couldn't agree more. I'm so excited for that. Out of everything they've mentioned changing, I'm so excited for that. Hit max on Wiz because of free membership. It's a great way to use it. Especially if you can get to max from like wherever you were previously. We use this slow on these guys here as well. Because then you don't have to pay for another membership. Was gonna hit max on Wiz but got burnt out on Novus. Fair. It's easy if you're really trying to rush it. It's easy to get burned out. This is a sick cinematic camera angle. Just a big wooden plank. Ooh, that's a big Bonnie Ant hit. Rapper, you got General Sapo right there. You can take him. I'm 20 minutes behind, but for real, why are the gyms so expensive? Like, my local gym is $70 a month. That is crazy. That is so fucking expensive. Now, I haven't seen a lot of gyms that are that expensive, though. But that is really expensive, nonetheless. The last gym I was at beforehand, I got a discount on because my mom was a nurse in like their branch of organization, like that hospital had a partnership or something. So I was able to go for like $30 with a discount, but I think it was still only like $40, $50. $70 is a lot of money. This would have been an even better Bonnie Ann hit. But it's cool they lined up in a 2x2 grid for me, for my meteors. That's why I just go to an outdoor gym for free. What is that, like the monkey bars? You can get your pull-ups in there, that's for sure. I need to get one of them pull-up like bars that you can put on a door. That would be fun. Because I haven't done pull-ups since middle school. And we had to do like a fitness test, and I was doing it. I was fucking cranking them out. And like the guy calls me up, and I get up there, and I'm cranking him out. And everyone's like, damn, I did not know he was that athletic. Then the gym teacher's like, hold on. Go to this bar instead that's higher up, because I don't like you, and I want you to fail. And then I do like one on there. So that teacher was out to get me big time.
Jolly good.
Will do. What now? Okay.
Just strain your fingers and pull up in the door frame. I'm not trying to get on American Ninja Warrior, you know what I'm saying? Just get me... Just take a bar. Ratbeard, you didn't kill that guy, you idiot. I'm just playing Ratbeard. I love you, bro. I live in Canada, so they know they can charge whatever in the winter. I guess they can. Up north. Let's run that. Emma can do that. You need Bonnie, you gotta heal. I don't know, Emma can only hit the...
Is that
Yeah.
all?
Wait.
Yeah. Aye, Captain.
We run that. There we go. That's way better. Why are none of these Emmett clones with worse hats helping us? I can do pull-ups because the metal bars hurt my fingers. Grip strength? Yeah, that does make it hard to do a lot of things. I have that problem just like with weightlifting sometimes as well. Where sometimes like my hands get sore before like whatever muscle group I'm targeting does. Which is not ideal. Only experience I've had with those door pull-up bars is not having it on right and having it fall mid pull-up. That happened to my sister once, and then hit her in the face, and she like bled out of her head. And that kind of scared me a bit and turned me off of the product. You can do 50. And maybe I could do... I don't think I could do a single one. I could maybe do, like, 2 or 3 pull-ups. And that's maximum. Maybe if I lay off the donuts, I'll, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I could do a pull-up. But some things just ain't happening. Some things just weren't meant to be. Anyway, lifting, no problem. Just pull-ups I can't do. It's tough. Because also the more, like, the bigger you build muscles and whatnot, or the harder it is it can be to do pull-ups. Because just body weight increasing makes it difficult. It definitely lends itself more to, like, I was gonna say aerobic builds, but I guess it's just, like, less... I don't know how to describe it. Just hanging the bar to train your grip, that probably would help. Maybe I'll start doing that after my workouts. I can do a pull-up. I can pull up a chair to my computer. Hey, so can I. So can I. My PR... my PR... I can pull that chair up in like 2 seconds, and then I can sit my ass down for 5 hours. That's my PR right now. I'm going for 6 soon, though. Believe me. Well, those are cool guns.
It's you. You found my boys? Good. They're doing well. Remember, no matter the odds, never give up.
If your sailor starts on... They didn't help at all! They didn't do anything. This is a cool... oh, this absorb is so cool. Just has an ability that's so sick. Alright, where are we quest-wise? The big sky. Alright, let's head over there. I don't know if it's the Dunkin' Donuts or what, but normally... Oh, I almost dropped it. I did drop it, but nothing spilled. It's almost empty. As I was saying, I don't know if it's the coffee or not. But I could go for like another hour. Maybe more. We'll see. But I've got so much energy right now. That and Pirate101 is just easier to play in like a multi-hour sitting than Wiz, because Wiz combat is so slow and boring, whereas Pirate, it's more engaging. There's stuff going on a lot. So maybe that has something to do with that too. But I'm feeling primed. Alright, is Big Sky close to here? Do I get my ass an Uber? I'm getting my ass an Uber. Okay, ship combat, you can stop now. Get my ass. Come on, get my ass to the Uber. It can be more frustrating at times, though. It depends. It definitely can be, because if you get, like, blade stormed into oblivion, I see where you're coming from. Because that is frustrating, because sometimes you just get companions wiped off the fucking board. Like, turn 1. But other than that, it's way more engaging. Sometimes some whiz cheating bosses can be, you know, you just ram your head against a wall. Where do I need to go? What's in Big Sky? Is Bison Village in there? I think it is. Yeah, I guessed right. Okay. Congratulations. Whoa! 4 ships are... I never see so many ships in one area. And it's not even free. What's going on here? I pull up to the club at OB, let's be real. I will say, I am such a hardcore fucking introvert. In the sense that I just... The only pull-ups I'm doing is I... Who said that earlier? Who said that earlier? Who said that earlier? It was Walter who said it. Who said they pull up to their chair. All I'd be doing is pull up to my chair for 8 hours. Whoa, I got absorbed by a big ship. Can this big moss man leave me alone? I'm just trying to fight snakes. Is it so hard to do? Her is more engaging, yet at the same time, I feel like it's easier to just turn my brain off while playing. In some aspects, yeah. With Wiz, I don't have to actively turn my brain off is the thing. Actually, no, better idea. What I want to do first, throw that on the rat. I want him to go clog this lane up. I hit this guy in the face. Actually, no, I just want him to... I lied. I want him to just hit this guy regularly. Gonna save. Gonna save his abilities. Gonna revive it. We'll see what happens. It would be cool to play a role in that, but I think the devs are gonna revive it. I'm just gonna be a guy who plays it like a big idiot with a big stupid grin on my face like this. Bum bum ba da dum. Blade Tempest is indeed it is a true combo, like a fighting game with you just delete. Alright, I'm gonna have a good one. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Oh, U7? Break. Thanks for stopping by. You pray to turn your breath apart, you will die. Sometimes I do. When I'm reading chat, I let it fly. You should do a stream where you just do coke and play Wiz PvP. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe at 1 billion subs I'll do that. Or maybe at 1 billion subs I'll do shrooms and run Wiz PvP. But we'll see. Could you imagine being coked out playing such a slow game? The best I can do, I used to take Vyvanse because I have ADHD and I had a prescription when I was a young kid. I had ADHD before, by the way. Before it was a bandwagon thing. I'm not self-diagnosed. I got diagnosed with it as a kid, even though it's not really like a thing you need to get diagnosed for, if I'm being honest. God, that absorb is cracked. What the fuck? He's got a big glowy ring around him. That spell is awesome. That ability is awesome. Should just move up here. Also move up here. He's should make you bigger like Mario. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Frogs will have you seeing demons. There's a chance. And by a chance, I mean pretty much most spells have you seeing a demon. Was this frustrating when a match takes 5 hours for no reason? Yeah. Yeah, I very much see where you're coming from there. I think there are some instances, I think Arc 3 and 4 get way better about that. Because the devs themselves are like, hey, maybe we don't give every mob 4 billion health. And they start not doing that, and the pacing gets fun again. Like, I'm playing Arc 3 right now on my fire with one of my friends. And it has just been fun. I've been having a great time. I haven't played Wiz PvP, I think, since 2013? 2012? Much has changed, I bet. You keep healing, Ratbeard. I'm gonna give you another one, just best believe. I ain't gonna forget about you, King. I never forget about Ratbeard. Bonnie Ann can move up here. Ratbeard can do that. I think he'll live around to that. I think he's got one more in him. Okay, no good first strike. Can you just hit the damn thing? Ratbeard, I need you to hit the guy. You've been doing a great job holding the flank up, but I need you to hit him. Oh, he's just dead, isn't he? Yeah. Beat the shit out of this guy. I never want to see him again. Emma, you know what's up. Hit him with a flintlock. Get him out of here. Wheel this snake away. For life. Gotta get going, gonna lurk, have fun. Hey, appreciate you showing out, and also appreciate lurking. Alright, who are we replacing in this lineup? In this lineup of champions. It's Nanu time. We have an opening. Actually, it would probably be better to run March, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try running Nanu for a bit, because he's funny. And he has mascot tendencies. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll actually run this. Okay, I get it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, ship combat. I'm just trying to sail. Should they add Peter Griff in a Pirate101? That's... Listen, say what you will. I think that would get a lot of players back in the game. Instead of like a new world, they do the Peter Griffin update. This is... You should take that up with the department. Because that's a good idea right there. Nanu time. I love Nanu. He's been on the bench for so long. But this stream, he's finally getting some... He's getting some PT. We're giving him minutes off the bench. As my backup Ratbeard. Cool Ranch is not let up with his difficulty, which is insane because the campaign itself got nerfed already. How did it get nerfed already? This is Santa Polio. There it is. Take me away, Uber driver. Half the screen is Wiz and the other half is Family Guy clips. Listen, if any game could use the Family Guy clips Zoomer Temple Run buff, it would be that. It would be Wiz for sure. Already on the phone with Ratbeard. You got him on speed dial for ideas like these. Replace the Santa loading screen guy with Peter. Yeah. Wrong with son. Okay, Pirate. Hit MMORPG game Pirate101 for the small cost of our entire family savings. You know there is an episode where he becomes a pirate, so this actually checks. This tracks with the Family Guy lore.
I am pleased you have taught that which was my son a dear lesson and avenged my honor. Go back to the big sky hunters and tell them so.
Oh, I'll tell him. I'll let them all know. Trust me. I'll let the whole business know. Oh, this is Bison Village? Let me call an Uber. Let me call my ass an Uber. I'm like them kids that be Uber Eats in every meal. That shit, man. I've seen there's some esports player on Twitter that do this thing where they like post their dash pass savings and like compare records, and one guy saved like thousands of dollars, like upwards of 5K in a month, which is ridiculous. Them kids be dashing. Who's PvP on TikTok while Reddit reads him by the asshole? That would be so funny. Oh my god. That's a good April Fool's video idea. Where do I need to go? Big sky. Should be over here. That should be the right selection. God, there's some thunderous steps from this mount. Why ain't this dude fighting? You know what I'm saying? Just saw a guy with like 50K over a year. It was crazy. You doing a challenge run? Nah, I'm just playing. Oh, is this striped buffaloons?
If you do this, Brother Wolf will surely come.
I might do another attempt at a challenge run after it, but I haven't beaten the game before, so I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna actually enjoy the game and try and beat it. Which is like, you know, I was putting the cart before the horse a bit too much. In 30 minutes, I could eat my yogurt. Do you eat flavored yogurt? God damn, I love a good banana Greek yogurt. That's just so good. The brand I get's fire macros too, so I can't even complain. Good luck, man. Can I get some prayers in here? Because I'm gonna need some. Bum ba da ba dum bum bum. Striped bumballoons. All right, buddy. Show me what you got. The time has come. Thank God you're not doing Nuzlocke striped buffaloons. Oh, these are just regular ones, or is it just that they're model? Hold on. Oh no, there's only one per capita. So what I want to do first and foremost, I think. Oh, I don't have the shit that I want. I'll run the crit buff. Send, actually, do I? No, I don't. Oh, I don't have what I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna use the crit buff. I can send Nanu up there. There we go. I barely got that done in time. Chose the most difficult class to Nuzlocke? Perhaps. Perhaps. You just notice the suffer hat. I appreciate it. I'm glad it's a hit. My hair's been texturally whack lately, so I've been having to hat a lot. But then it looks a million times worse on camera than in the mirror, like everything does. But that's just life. Oh, Sir Callie's here? We're saved. It's actually just done. Case closed. Excuse me. Excuse the sniffles. Ooh, this is a big hit. Does this guy have... He doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna send her over there then. Crew would have been nice there. But you can't always have what you want. Relying on crit, usually probably not a good idea. Emmett's gonna obliterate... Oh, he's double tapping. Oh, you're playing with fire, Emmett. Watched a video of playing the game as a Death Wizard for a long time. I'm scared of that flower snake guy now. Oh my god, Megas. Oh, Blade Storm. It's fine. I'm built forward tough. Yeah, that fight is annoying. But if you pack Pierce TC, you will be fine. Ignore the slight voice crack. I'm a little bit hoarse. I just was an idiot and didn't pack it because I'm dumb. But it should have been way less miserable than it ended up being. Gotta wait for 2:30 for yogurt time. What? It's like an intermittent fasting thing or something. I'll tell you this, my ass don't wait for meals. I do count on most days, but today's a cheat day, so I just don't care. And even when I do count, I'm not super duper strict. Probably not as strict as I should be. But such is life. As long as I get my vitamins in and don't eat a shit ton, it's chill. I just gotta keep my cholesterol. Oh! I didn't even know she was dead. I just wasn't paying attention. Death Shield Silent Medusa sound like an awful time. No, yeah, it was an awful time. Don't get that twisted. Don't get that twisted, because it was awful. But it's mostly awful for the convenience, or inconvenience of it, I should say. These guys can kill that guy for sure. Oh, a Mega too. Give it to me. Ooh, big epic. Oh, but he double tapped the wrong guy. Damn it. At least overwatch him. Nice block, Nanu. This is why you get paid the big bucks off the bench. Oh my god. The Bumble Saloon. Nice, Sir Callie. I can put this on Emmett. That's big time. Because he's gonna get fucking cooked over here. He just is. Nanu, you need to hit once, my guy. I was just talking about you getting paid the big bucks. It's what I like to call the sleepy afternoons. I am very similar. Although I would say my worst snacking time is like after dinner. Like a couple hours after. But I do be napping like crazy. If I had the time. Actually, better yet, let me Rakos this guy because one enemy is easier to beat than two. And if I can just ISO the Bumballoon, it's not so bad. Oh, he's so low. Absorb is clutching right now. You have no idea. Well, you do because you're watching it. But regardless, it is clutching. No matter he's watching. Sir Callie gonna finish the job on that dude. And now it's just Big Boss. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, good lord. It's fine, he's just getting warmed up. Oh, Emmett's doing tricks. We'll put a little sauce on that one. I love these guys' design. I also really like it. They're so evil, though. They're so menacing. It was such a cute, huggable design. Just a lot of terror and misery beneath the surface. I'll owl just in case, because I don't want a bunch of people to die here. Because then I'm really inconvenienced, because I have to kill, like, do 3 more of these, I think. Emmett, can you... Oh, cheap shot! Cheap shot! No, it didn't. I thought it would kill. MQ Overwatch once. Oh, god damn it. The heal wasn't even enough. Perfectly marketable plushie. Sir Callie just ended. Whatever. Nanu barely died. That's upsetting a bit, but the job got done. I have to do that 4 times. I'm gonna run out of companions. Here's the deal. I'm gonna do this until I run out of companions.
What now?
At your command.
How long will that be? I'm not sure. Did you see the Jumbo Bartleby plush? I did see it, and it looks great. I might buy it, I might not. But it looks good. It's big and round. And when has that ever been a bad thing?
Aye, Captain.
Make Nanu a channel mascot? I mean, he gotta live a damn fight first. You know, he's gotta. We'll see if he can pull it off. Emmett's going mega on this guy. When Emmett's going mega, when a nice guy loses his temper, forget about it. Waiting on my Pride Pickle plush to come in. They've been killing it with the plushies lately. There's been a few where I've been, like the Frogfather one as well, I was very tempted to get. How do I want to play this? Probably play like this.
Will do.
Let's try this. This might work. Ooh, big time. Ugly Sam is killing it. Name generator did him so dirty. Oh, that vengeance strike. It's all. We are beating his ass in the quote retweets. Frogfather gave me night terrors. Cyrus Drake gave me night terrors once. When I was like really, I think it was like 9. I'm gonna put this on Emmett. Instantly.
Reckon I will.
Oh, Sir Callie's in too, that's huge. You got the Ninja Pickle. I got the Gobbler. I did buy the Gobbler. I'm probably gonna buy Bartleby too. And once I get a bookshelf set up, it would be nice to get like a nice stream background. So I can ditch the green screen a bit, but we'll see. You know, it's gonna take time. But it would be cool to have all that stuff. I try to keep my physical possessions to a minimum, so when I move out, I don't have to pack a ton. Oh, I'm still gonna wait for them damn rent prices to fall, because holy shit, they're high. Same with housing prices. It's rough out here. At least in the States. Oh, dude, Samuel Cobb, ugly. You need help. Not like psychiatric help, but like, you know, a doctor. Not like a therapist, because it's also a doctor, but like a physical doctor. Big miss. But I think Bonnie Ann doesn't clear. No way. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. Okay, it's fine. He's going after me. To be fair, ventriloquist dolls are like naturally freaky. Oh. Let me tighten that up real quick here. Ventriloquist dolls are super freaky, and so that makes sense. You're real for that. I'm gonna give this to Samuel. He's gonna clog up the choke here. Emma can start sounding off on that big buffaloon. Oh, and he's stunting on him. He said, check this one out. He said, let me show you how it's done. And Bonnie Ann is too. Get out of town. Get out of town. The town, evacuate. Carried by a pet, damn right. I ain't gonna be ashamed of saying that. When Sir Callie comes in, a buffaloon shudders. Okay, I wish he would have, you know, stayed over there and clogged the choke, but it's fine. I'm talking my guy up, so he's got to play. He's got to play hard. I'll pop this, I think, now. Now, those two hopefully kill that buffaloon on the flank. Damn, big whiff. It's fine, though. This is the guy that needs to die, and Bonnie Ann's just going to stunt on him because it's funny. Oh, he's circumnavigating the globe. He's circumnavigating the starboard side. I'm gonna Rakos this guy, because he's more pressing.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir Callie can just do whatever over there. In the 1v1 of the century. Big Mega, too. Ugly Sam known to show out. Ooh, and he said, let me give you another look. And Emmett's everybody's doing their part. Everybody's doing their part on this buffalo. He ain't gonna know what hit him. Bonnie Ann could have maybe done a little bit more, but whatever. Not mad, just disappointed. Sir Callie, on the other hand, finish him. Whole team got a piece of that guy. Love to see it. Love to see it. Everything working. Fuck heals. We just run it down. Run it down. Deflate that man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go see if I can find a little health thingy. If they're around. Maybe. Any health thingies lying around here? Dude, it's such a crazy task. That's so much. So much to do. Oh, that looks promising. That looks like a big, promising, yum fruit. Okay, wasn't really what I needed, but you know what? I'll just head in there. Ratbeard's up. Oh, I unlocked a Sky Snake companion. I was like, dang. Did I get that from a pack and not notice? Nah. Nah, boy. Theoretically, can only get easier? Maybe. I hope so. I'm gonna run the same squad, because the squad did a very good job. Oh, I have a better idea, actually. I want to... If Emmett can slow... He can't really get a good slow out. I'll just have him stand over here. Bonnie and hit this guy. Bonnie and... Blah, blah. Get the crit buff up. And then... There we go. Just finish the dang turn. Sam will take it. Ugly Sam will take the Vengeance Strike. Ooh, big mega. Big time players make big time plays. If we can kill this buffaloon on the flank right now, that'd be nice. I'll use an abundance of skills to make it happen. Should be like 2 at most, I agree. It would be easier if there were multiple of them in a fight, then it would make sense. But 1 per is like, damn, man, you trying to kill us? I mean, I guess that is what they're doing. So, Sir Callie on first turn and with a super. God help him if he gets Vengeance Striked. Nice. Nice dodges across the board. I'm going to lob this. I don't think I need to do that yet, actually. I think what I need to do is fire the artillery. Let's try this. I think that kills that first Buffaloon at least. Yeah, it should, in theory. And it should just bust an entire cap into him. Well played, I think, maybe? We'll see if it's well played. Stop it, King. Your tricord's fallen, King. Emmett was sounding off like crazy. From here, what I want to do, I think, is kill this one. I kind of want Sam to just hold a line there. And then I think with these three, with 2 epics, with the Ghosts and the Emmett epic, and then Bonnie Ann hitting, this should kill that guy. With the double tap, and he double taps the right guy. Yeah. And then Bonnie Ann, presumably, and she megas, just to get extra double tap juice. Love to see it. They got their aggro on me, which is great. Oh my god, Emmett, let him breathe, bro. Let them breathe. Ugly Sam is doing his job up front. Sir Callie's gonna kick some ass. Take some names. Not necessarily in that order. It was a sad day if Callie goes down. I mean, it could happen realistically, but we'll cross that bridge. I'm gonna put this on Sam first off. Then have everybody just fry this dude in the middle. Put him in a deep fryer. Damage reduction is going to help him out a ton, and I have enough heals to give him the sustain he needs, and maybe I'll put the absorb on Emmett. I think it'll be the best course of action here. It'd definitely be the best course of action here. Goddamn. Oh, and he's in the striped Bumbaloon sights. God help us. Sir Callie getting some nice chip on him. Oh, you're done. You're so done. The death loop. But Sir Callie taking one with him. Respect. Oh, don't be gloating. It's just you now, Buster. I'm going to go for the AoE heal. I'm going to have these 3 rascals pop off. Oh my god. Emmett just can't stop critting. He can't stop critting. God, somebody stop him from critting. Because if you don't, he's just going to go forever. He's going to work himself to death. Like a salary man. And from here, I'm going to give Emmett that healing. And have everybody just keep clobbering. And it should work out. As long as nobody gets doom looped, we should be fine. Sam is tanking his little heart out. Bonnie Ann. Oh, with a trick shot. Put that in the frag montage. Phase up. Dude, phase up, Bonnie Ann. You know what? Phase up. Who cares if the stocks are down? Who cares you're getting taken off the NASDAQ? Phase up. And that's 3 of them right there. One more will do it. I say we just charge headfirst in like a bunch of idiots. That's never failed me before in life. And hopefully that trend continues. Maybe I'll... I kind of want everything in its hand. I'm going to put the accuracy buff on. Oh, wait. Actually, do I have... I'll get rid of this, then put the accuracy buff on. And then I will have Sam just stay over there. Then those two can work on that buffaloon. This is a bit of a weird setup, and I'm not the biggest fan where these guys spawn, because they're basically 2 chokes, as opposed to 1 guy isolated on the flank and then 3 down main. Nice block. That's big time. Ugly Sam is as a reserve of the reserve. Literally last man off the bench. He's showing out right now. He's been doing a great job of just like clogging up space. Ooh, I don't like how all these guys are getting she might just get fucked. Doom looped. Destroyed. At least she's going down fighting, though. Respect. Oh, respect! I've never had so much respect for an individual. Okay, did I draw the big shield? Because that'd be nice. I didn't. I thanks for stopping in, Lord Shanai, for as long as you did, man. Shouts out. Appreciate it. Is there anything I can delete? I can delete this for sure. Then heal Bonnie Ann. And then from there, how do I want to... Maybe try and knock this guy out of the picture? Let's try this. This could work. Sam's a big boy, he can take it. Emmett's a bigger boy with a bigger hat, so we can just dish out the damage. And then Bonnie Ann. Ooh, that turn went as good as it could have, probably. If I had to say. And they're going for Cobb, too. Not Old Cobb, not to be confused with Old Cobb, the enemy in Wizard. But the guy whose prefix is ugly, which is crazy. I'm gonna put this on Sam. And then we just go after this last guy on the flank. Oh! Okay, at least he's not Blade Storm and Emmett. We're chill. I'm gonna put the shield on Emmett. Actually, better idea. I'm gonna AoE heal. And then everybody attacks this guy. Dang, tough miss. Tough miss. Hopefully it's fine. Oh. I think it's still fine. I'll put this absorb on Bonnie. I'll just have Sam, I think, stay put. I think that's the best bet. Because he's pretty damn low. Emmett's gonna epic. Because he's the GOAT. And then double tap. Bada bing, bada boom. Not the ideal double tap, but I'll take it. Yeah, I need to heal Sam ASAP. I'm gonna have to heal myself, though, too. It's fine. I don't have to res myself. I only have to res Sam, so he takes priority. Give him the boost.
Yeah, yeah.
And then everybody dogpile this guy. Nice block. I meant nice frag. Bonnie Ann, nice frag. Get the double tap in there. Get yours, queen. Nice. Good turn. Big absorb, too. That spell is... Oh, that ability is such a lifesaver. I can put the crit buff on, and then just start frying.
Is that all?
Hopefully get some lucky loops as well to expedite the process. Or not, you know, it's also... whatever. Rat ghosts. Oh, crit on the ghost would be nice. Would be so nice. I can't get everything you want. Damage is still going to be nice, regardless. Maybe I should use a different word than nice. But it's like a good in-between, between like really good and okay. This is a good double tap loop. And then Bonnie Ann should be able to close. But should doesn't mean can, unfortunately. Now we'll be able to close. Surely somebody does 1 damage to him. And it's gonna be me, baby! Get him out of here. GG's. No more Buffaloon L's. Alright. Hey, we dealt with the Buffaloons better than I thought we would. All things considered. Them scorpions are way tougher earlier on. Good stuff. I appreciate it. Appreciated CSI or CSI. I'm taking a stab at it. Can't fault a guy for trying.
Here I'll lay the meat out on the stone.
We are not alone.
Whoa. That shit could eat me in 1 bite. They wouldn't even have to try.
A long way to find me, Two Legs.
Okay, he knows he can kick my ass. That's even worse.
Why do they offer your flesh and bone? I must have vengeance. Silver Rain, the chief's bride, 3 scars killed her. You put Silver Rain's spirit to rest, and I may forgive the Big Sky Hunters. Sister Snake has the power to release her, I am sure.
CSI works? Hey, good to know. Good to know. Oh, is there a good place to call an Uber around here? Looks like Bison Village is my best Uber location. So we just got over there. Dial it up. Ring up the Uber. God, what a good song. Not a single miss in this entire OST. At least from what I've played so far. That is in Santa Pollo, I think. If I'm remembering properly. Which I think I am. Nanu's back up in action. Back up standing. Incredible to see. You never see that. The Santapoyo track is my favorite from here. It's a good one. It's tough to pick favorites when they're all so banging. This one slaps. What's up, boss?
So quick to return and ask a balm that will cure my venom.
Not gotta get that point back.
Ghost.
We can find them things in Skull Island, Captain, my captain. Vadima will tell us how.
Hey, good to know. Let's head on over. Reginald. What's up, Reg? Reg. Alright, let's figure this quest out.
You return, pirate. Ghost here? In cave on Isle of Doom, you will find one. But Groomvort is harder. Very rare herb. I have seen none for many months. Go and take the tear. I will find Groomvort for you while you're gone.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end stream off here. I think it's a good place to end it. So thanks to everyone who showed out. I think in my mind, while I was fighting those buffaloons, I came up with a good... maybe not good, but an interesting and fun idea for a pirate series that I might do over this run, so I might do that. So expect maybe some pirate vids in the main channel this month. Maybe we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But for now, I'm gonna head out. Peace out. Thanks for everyone who showed up. Subscribe if you haven't. Subscribe to the bell or whatever people say. But I'll see y'all probably Tuesday for either Final Fantasy or more Pirate. Not sure which, but I'll figure something out.